actually went through, when COVID started, we were all in these webinars about the future of communities and the future of hubs. And I remember on a MEST kind of webinar, and also one for AMI, for African Management Institute. And all these questions kept on coming in. So you guys are talking about partnership. Are you guys going to partner? Can you guys merge? Can you? And I think that's where it started, the conversation about coming together and building something great.
Yeah, exactly. It was actually a question kind of like sneakily posed by Morris in the first webinar with MEST. That was kind of like, why aren't you guys, you keep on talking about collaboration and like how, people just need to like work closer together, and, people with similar kind of values just need to start kind of, coming together. And then, I think that at some point then we reached out to each other and we were like,
this work,
this makes sense.
And here we are. So that's how it started. That's how it started actually, from point of need, Why not Nairobi Garage? It's so evident. Nairobi Garage is the largest co-working space that we have in East Africa, and also I like Hannah. I think she's a really cool person. It's very good for us to have a good partnership, a good relationship first to the person who's leading the company before actually you set out to meet the whole or partner the whole organization. And I think she really stands for what we also value: bringing communities together, supporting startups, supporting corporate, supporting entrepreneurs, and I thought that they were the best fit. And it's really glad that actually it came from her, because I was like, would she actually be interested in this? Because definitely, and are big up in many different spaces, but definitely I think I wouldn't have chosen anyone else to partner with them.
I think the same, to echo the same sentiments. I think, you have a great team, and Esther is awesome as well, which I think is really, really important when you're working with, with another company, that there's like a good kind of chemistry. And I think also for us, I think, one of the really great things about METTA is that, they're just like great at kind of bringing cool people together, great at kind of like having, leading intelligent conversations about things that are important to entrepreneurs and important to innovation, kind of like the kind of companies that we represent as well, or like work with. So I think that was kind of one of the big things that we sort of said, like, with METTA, they really kind of like plug in this kind of element of the networking and the community and the kind of thought leadership, content, and everything that's kind of like coming out of METTA is just like very cool. And you have like a lot of like cool members, so we were kind of like, we want some of that. What it means for both of our members, I think first and foremost, is the physical access to the spaces, because I think both of us, I think especially now during this time when we've not been able to actually be with other people, I think it's just reinforced this idea of, as much as we're actually very online nowadays, we're very digital and that kind of thing, there's something that is just like really powerful about being in the same room as someone else and actually like seeing someone face to face. And when it comes to building relationships of trust, it's actually goes so much quicker when you're like can see someone like face to face, and business is just kind of accelerated when you can kind of meet. So I think was very like key for us, being able to sort of like first and foremost say like, let's just open our spaces up to both members, and just get that kind of thing happening again, where people are bumping into, someone who might be their future co-founder or might be like a future partner or a future customer that they happen to meet in the space. So that first and foremost. And I think kind of beyond that, I think we work quite a lot on partnerships with other companies, and I think that a lot of the, especially like the corporates that you guys work with and a lot of the businesses that we also work with, it's like part of the value is that they really see is that they're going to be able to connect to so many more companies through working with us, and I think that just makes it really powerful for them to be able to see, when they're coming to work with METTA, like, oh, and you also have access to all of these other companies through the Nairobi Garage partnership, and kind of vice versa. You know, companies who are coming to us for events, and they also see, also we can also have, like, partner potentially with METTA members as well. That's like a huge value add, right? And that just kind of grows and grows from already bringing together our communities. There's so much more that can kind of come out from that.
Yeah. I don't think I'd add anything else on that. And it's exactly what we're talking about. But I think for the rest of the ecosystem, what it just means is that we can now actually boast, we can now say that we have the largest innovative community in Kenya and East Africa. Can I just take Kenya for now before we expand? And also with our efforts as METTA really expanding and growing on community, we can actually ensure that for the Nairobi Garage members that they will get that sense of coming together and having an interaction with different members, because we believe, yes, there's Nairobi Garage members who are very corporate oriented and very startups, and I feel like there's that, when you bring different communities together to interact, you get to see that they can actually spark more collaboration, spark more interest according to what they want to do. And for us, it's just that we just want to be that big player in the industry, and this partnership was going to be that. So I think that's what it means for the community, and that it means for Kenya. Yeah.